ain't got no eye on it. I'm gonna take this ugly stick and go get it fixed. I got a real guy I'm taking all my stuff to. There we go. Alright, once again, I'm getting ready for the next season of fishing. You know, summertime's right around the corner. It's going to start raining. It's going to get hot. Next thing you know, we're going to be doing pre-pod. When you do pre-pod, you're going to need a whole nother set of tackle. So, getting ready to get my tackle ready for my next pre-pod season. I got about 14 rods. All broke. Bad rod tips, no eyes. Bad, what do you call this thing? I forgot. Y'all told me in the video, but I done forgot. Anyway, all sorts of broken stuff. I'm bringing it over to a real guy's house right now. And he's going to fix all this stuff for me because it would take me about a week to fix all this stuff. This is an assortment, all good stuff, all rods and reels, all broke. I could buy new ones or I can get the old ones fixed. So I'm gonna go get the old ones fixed, bringing all this stuff with me. Matter of fact, I done broke one of these here also the other night. I gotta bring this one here. Another broke rod tip, you see that? So that's what we got. I'm going to fix all this stuff. Ah, got it. That's an eye for one of the rods. These things are big bucks. Maybe the guy will put the old one back on there for me. Alright, run that dog. We're going to Fairbanks' house to get my rods done. I got so many. And I got all these parts and pieces on to give this kid. I don't know what he can use and can't use. All I know is I got a lot of broken rods. This kid's gonna think I'm totally nuts. He builds like these really nice custom fishing rods, stuff that I usually don't get, stuff that like you might want because you want something fancy, something nice for yourself. That's what this kid does. I'm bringing him all this stuff. I'm gonna tell him to fix it up as cheap as he can. Let's see what happens. People over there getting cabbage palm. This is This is old Riverland Road here. This is old river folk, old time, high-end strand manures lived back here for decades. See that? That's real river folk. Deep undercover today. Oh, this is where the big Bursa Man Bursa is from. Here's old Florida, old river folk. He's about 3 blocks down. The famous Captain Dave McKenzie, he's from out here. All the Stranahan's. They got real yards and stuff back here. There ain't one real yard left in my whole neighborhood. They got real yards. It's one of the last places in Florida you see people collecting cabbage palm. That dude had salt on his car. Dude, I think that's where I had to go, right there. Try not to run over anybody. I think that's it, no? I can't see. 5 there. Alright, if we make it out of here alive, I reckon these rods ought to be done pretty well. Like I said, this is real river folk. I mean, we're back here. I mean, look what's going on around here. Sometimes you got to go off the path to get the right guy to get the right stuff done. So all my charter rods, I got 15 or so rods here. Shawn Fairbanks, I told you the guy makes really nice stuff. He's totally lowering the bar to fix my charter grade rods and reels. Come on in, we're gonna see his stuff here. What's up, baby?
That's Jazzy Bell, man.
Huh?
That's Jazzy Bell.
Jazzy Bell?
That's Miss Salt H20 right there.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got a legit rod.
Yeah. No, Mitchell told me, he goes, dude, he goes, make sure you tell him what you're doing, because he does all nice stuff and everything.
Everything, man.
I was like, well.
And dude, you want new, nice, like, low and expensive charter rods? I got you. I mean, for shit that you can beat to death, and they're good price. So, I mean, when you know the neat stuff.
Whatever, tell me what you can do with these. These, Alright, which one is this? Oh, this is my star rod. It's got a bad thing here.
I'll fix that for you.
Alright.
Not a problem.
That?
What I'll tell you what I'll do on this one is I'll probably drill a hole back here so you'll never see it. Fill it with epoxy, get it straight, and it won't twist anymore.
Okay, I don't care what you do. I didn't want to throwing them out. Right, just a rod tip.
Yeah.
Rod tip. Yep. That's a rod tip. It's like a scratch in that rod tip and it carries the line. This is actually a pretty nice rod.
Guide right there. Yeah, these are going to the BBC. Along with these here, these are the 80s that they're going with.
So what are you doing? You're doing a set of
30s and 80s going to the BBC.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now Mitchell was telling me that the stuff you make is just the best of the best.
Yeah. It's hard to I've been doing it for 10 years now, so we're getting up there. We're getting into the upper echelon of people now, higher grade class, bigger money, just people are like, hey man, I gotta have them done. So just picked up 4 tackle shops in the Keys in Miami.
Yeah.
Building all their production stuff. This is actually Crook and Crook down south, all the way down to the bottom down there. So word spreads fast, man, real fast. So
well, that should keep you busy. And these are what? These are just your blanks that you start off with?
Those are the blanks I start with. Yep.
And how many rods you doing every month, you reckon?
Well, this month I turned $1,000 worth of rods.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about, dudes. We're talking about real guys. You come down here in Riverland. Come down here where the real salty people are. The real river folk. $2,000 in rods in 1 month. And he's fixing the charter grade crap I'm giving him. God damn. Let's talk about real guy. That's Shawn Fairbanks. Now what's the name of the rod company?
Salt H20 Customs.
Salt H20 Custom. That was that big decal on the back of the truck when we pulled up. It's real guy stuff. Real guy places. Right next to the people that are harvesting their cabbage palm down the street.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's real quality. Like I do everything, inshore, offshore. It don't matter, man. I'll do it all. Gaffs, custom freaking cleaning brushes these guys want, the whole 9 yards.
See, this is totally different than what you guys see me sporting with my ugly sticks and stuff. That's for doing hundreds and hundreds of trips with people that don't know how to fish. You want something nice, you want something custom built, you want something for you, something you can sport your braid with and all that. This is the type of place you get that done. I wish I could use stuff like this more often. If I could use stuff like this more often, that means I'd be fishing for me. So anyway, we're out here. Shawn's gonna fix up my rods and reels. All those new Shimanos I got and the new Fenors are gonna go on the old stuff. Captain Jeff's just trying to get by. $62 for a damn ugly stick nowadays. Instead, I come out here to Shawn Fairbanks. He's gonna get me done.
These are actually the next order up. These this guy brought me these. They were beat to hell, man. I mean, they look like this right here.
Really?
They started like that. They come out like that.
So the guy took his old stuff.
Yeah.
And he totally refurbished it so he can use it for another 20
I mean, he
years.
came in here with
That's crazy.
sun blisters and everything. Clean them up. Start like this, finish like that.
Dude, and I thought I was shame. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, gives you an idea of what little things we do.
Oh, I didn't know all this.
Oh,
I knew
yeah.
about the rods.
Yeah. This is my boy, you know Andy Moyes?
Yes.
This is his production line of heads here.
Dude, I didn't know you were doing that in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright, now I haven't been into this scene in a couple of years. The last tournaments we did with the BBC 2 summers ago on the Zen Dog. But this is what guys do. They pull these big lures. They pull them from marlin. Right now, they're in the middle of their season. Fishing's getting better and better. They make these lures in all different sizes, shapes, colors. They make these for teasers. They make them for trolling fast. They make them for all sorts of different stuff. But it's about bill fishing. It's about catching big fish. And I had no clue Shawn was doing this out here. I'm so glad he showed this to me. I told you, the dude's a real guy. These are your Wahoo heads?
Yeah, those are all his masters and stuff. We got, they come out 2 different styles, you know.
Whoa.
Start with inserts like these, turn into these.
Huh.
Yeah. This is the guy making the money.
Dude makes the dough, huh?
This guy makes fucking dough, man. So. And that's where I do all the glue and everything, refurbishing, whole 9 yards, man. That's where Junior tears the place up.
Dude, this is the insides of Salt H20. It's a real guy doing real things in here. You thought I was joking when we were coming down the street and I told you this was the saltiest part of Fort Lauderdale.
I got another order coming in tomorrow that's gonna be pretty much set me up for a
Keep
while.
you busy.
Yeah.
This is real river folk. It's definitely worth the drive.